We're going to learn how to make faux wood grain, faux wood, to make this barrette. And you can make all kinds of different shades of wood, whatever you'd like. I'll show you how to do the basic wood grain, and then you can try different color patterns yourself. And then I'll show you basically how to do the little inlay and make it into a barrette. So, to do the wood grain, you just have to pick a couple shades of brown. For this one, I used like an ecru and a yellowish, which kind of got swallowed up in gold. For this one, I used a medium and a dark brown, and then I added black to the darkest brown to make it even darker. Here I used a combination of copper, gold, and another light brown. And here I added in a little bit more ecru and some lighter colors, and kind of had more contrast in that one. So what's fun about this is you can just play around with all kinds of different colors and get different types of wood. So I have chosen for our demonstration 3 colors. I have copper, a brown, and a gold. And you need to just start by rolling them into snakes. And it doesn't really matter if they're super thin at this point. I want them about the same length though. So let's just rip that off there. That looks good. Alright, so I'm going to take my 3 colors, and I noticed when I was doing these, if you have one clay that's a little bit stiffer than the others, it's going to tend to get swallowed up when you do the wood grain and the twisting. So you just want to be aware of that as we're proceeding here, see how your clay's reacting, and make sure you're not losing one of your colors. Your softer clays are going to kind of dominate it. What we're going to do is twist this into a big twisted snake, and this is where, if one of the clays is softer, it's going to kind of take over. And you want to get a nice twist going on there. That's the start of our wood grain. Kind of roll it a little bit into a snake. And this goes for any snake rolling. You can, anything you want stripes, whether if you're making a candy cane or anything. The more you twist it, the thinner your stripes are going to be. And that's what we're going for here. We want a nice fine wood grain. So here's what I was talking about, where the brown is the least soft, and it's kind of being swallowed up by the gold, which is softer. So I want to kind of twist more carefully in those areas to make sure I don't lose one of my colors. I just want to keep twisting. I'll take a little piece of this so we aren't here twisting all day. But I want a pretty fine twist to this. And I can roll it out again. Do a little more twisting. And like I said, you can spot twist, right there. If I think that gold's too much. If I just really concentrate, rather than just rolling the whole thing, if I really concentrate, I can actually work on the size and the spacing of my twists in here. All right. Now I'm going to just kind of press that all. I'm going to compact it into like a little thick pad. And at this point, you want to see how it swallowed up all my darker color again. You would to prevent that, you'd either want to leach the gold a little bit or soften up the dark a little bit so it doesn't swallow it up like that. Anyway, good example of what not to do. Anyway, so I'm compressing this into like a little pad here. And at this point, you don't really want to twist it anymore because you want your wood grain to be pretty straight.